US President Donald Trump hosted Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the White House yesterday. From handshakes and backpats, no fist bumps this time. It was a lavish ceremony full of pomp and regalia. Trump literally rolled out the red carpet to welcome Mohammed bin Salman. He praised the Saudi leader's statesmanship. He announced a massive $1 trillion Saudi investment into America, while at the same time sidestepping some very serious concerns about Saudi Arabia and its human rights record, particularly that of Crown Prince MBS when it comes to the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, the former Saudi journalist who was killed allegedly on the orders of MBS. So, why this sudden turnaround? MBS 6 years ago was a pariah. Today he's a state guest. I decode. US President Donald Trump welcomed Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia to the White House. Trump hailed MBS as a protector of human rights, the same man that America had decried as a pariah just 6 years ago. And in a remarkable Oval Office interaction, Trump defended MBS against American intelligence, which itself had said that MBS was the one who ordered the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Trump's defense of his guest obscured the Crown Prince's role in cracking down on domestic dissent in his country, and also his specific role in the killing of the Washington Post columnist Khashoggi back in 2018. Trump instead lashed out at the journalist who asked the question.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir.
You're with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the worst in the business. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
The 40-minute joint appearance contained plenty of talk about business deals and diplomatic partnerships. The United States has decided to sell the most advanced fifth-generation fighter jet, the F-35, to Saudi Arabia, despite concerns regarding Israel. Throughout their joint appearance, Trump seemed more interested in producing a smooth, lavish visit that could pave the way for $1 trillion of Saudi investment into the United States.
And I want to thank you because you've agreed to invest $600 billion into the United States. And because he's my friend, he might make it $1 trillion, but I'm going to have to work on him. But it's 600. We can count on 600 billion, but that number could go up a little bit higher. Yes, sir. I don't know. We'll see. But we appreciate it very much.
During the Biden administration, U.S. intelligence officials had released a report, the determination that American officials had made that it was Crown Prince MBS who had ordered the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi, but they declined to take action against the Crown Prince. Prince Mohammed has denied his involvement. On Tuesday, Trump heaped praise and threw a state dinner with all its pomp and regalia upon the Crown Prince, who he treated like a business partner and not like a pariah. The treatment was more ostentatious than most visiting heads of state, even for state visits. Adding to the ceremony was a military band. There was a flyover that included several F-35 fighter jets. Trump, in fact, said that he wants to sell the most advanced aircraft, the F-35, to the Saudis, a decision that would have to be ratified by the U.S. Congress. Israel has expressed concerns over this sale, being the only country in the region to have the fifth-generation fighter. There were also concerns about backdoor entry by the Chinese to try and get the technology behind the F-35s, given the warm ties between Riyadh and Beijing. Other agreements also came together, including one on artificial intelligence, a mutual defense treaty, and an agreement that would offer the Saudi Arabians access to America's civil nuclear technology. Trump had hinted that he wanted the Saudi Arabians to agree to normalize relations with Israel and sign on to the Abraham Accords. These are a set of diplomatic agreements that normalize ties between Israel and 3 Arab countries, UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco, during Trump's first administration. To fulfill the rest of his 20-point peace plan to rebuild Gaza and his desire to increase participation in the Abraham Accords, Trump will need to keep the Saudis in good humor. Hence, the White House rolled out the red carpet for MBS. But the Crown Prince made no such commitment in return to get on board the Abraham Accords. For the Saudis, the only way they can join the Accords and legitimize a diplomatic relationship with Israel is if Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu offers a credible path for Palestinian statehood, something that Netanyahu and his right-wing coalition partners have been loath to granting. Hence, MBS made no such commitment.
So definitely, we believe having a good relation with all Middle Eastern countries it's a good thing, and we want to be part of the Ibrahim Accord. But we want also to be sure that we secure a clear path of two-state solution. And today we have a healthy discussion with Mr. President that we're going to work on that to be sure that we can prepare the right situation as soon as possible to have that.
The Trump family business has also reaped from the benefits of closely working with Saudi Arabia. This week, the Trump Organization and its Saudi partners, Dar Al Arkan, announced a new project allowing cryptocurrency investors to buy into Trump real estate projects using digital tokens. Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law, who's been helping with the Middle East peace process, runs a private equity firm that has taken $2 billion from a fund that is led by Crown Prince MBS. The Crown Prince was honored Tuesday night at a welcome ceremony. There was also a black tie dinner event at the White House. It was attended by major business leaders, including billionaire and former Trump advisor Elon Musk. On Wednesday, the Crown Prince is scheduled to participate, along with President Trump, in an investment conference at the Kennedy Center in Washington. This has been a major comeback of sorts for the once pariah Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman. In return, Prince Mohammed has secured a commitment from America for access to its most advanced computer chips. These chips are critical in building vast data servers that Saudi Arabia needs to turn the country from an oil hub into an artificial intelligence powerhouse. Electricity-glutting chip processors will be powered by a mix of Saudi oil and renewable energy. And without ever mentioning China once, the Crown Prince made it clear in the run-up to the visit that Beijing was willing to step in to supply any technology that Washington might hesitate to provide. Hence the concerns around the F-35, but even that did not come in the way of Trump's five-star treatment of his royal guest.